Again, guys, you have to bear with me while I sort my stream out. No. No, wrong emoji. God damn it. The power of Christ compels you. Come on. Tweet out. Discord it. Bang. Load up the chat. Hello everybody and welcome to SLR Season 7. Season 8. Don't know what season it is. Fantastic. Sorry about that, I had to get rid of my parents. Welcome to Season 8, round pre-season. It's Spain, Tier 2, and we've just done the Tier 1 race, which was, I'm not going to say a ball fest, because it was interesting. It was an interesting race. But we're hoping for a little bit more action. We've got 14 drivers on this grid here today. We've got a few, I think 3 unavailable, same as T1. So it would be 17, 18ish, so it wouldn't be too bad. And yeah, we've got a lot of capable drivers out here. The majority of them have gone soft route, which is quite surprising. Does that mean it's going to rain? I don't know if anyone could tell me that. But I'm expecting the mediums to come out rather than the softs, which tells me it's possibly going to rain, but it looks like we're going to get a fight for pole position. Currently just Barneveld, who originally got placed T1. But has been dropped down to T2 and is currently on provisional pole with a bit of a lackluster time of a 15.0. I'm expecting something a little bit quicker than that. But we'll have to wait and see, as we are looking at Matt Noah having a little bit of a look up, as he's gone for 2 runs on this occasion. Obviously, former T2 winner, championship winner. He'll be hoping to add to that here today, as we'll obviously he's raced a few races in Tier 1, got some decent results. He did decent. He didn't do anything spectacular. He didn't get a podium or anything, but he did okay. But this is the tier where he really shone, so to speak. And he's going to jump in the pit lane. And they've got to watch out for this pit lane in qualifying, because there's lots of obstacles. We're going to go on board with AJ, who also has raced in this tier and got promoted to Tier 1, but has now dropped back down again. AJ's coming to the line now, and he's going to do a 15.9 to go P3, ahead of O'Brock, who's doing a cool down lap, I think, or an in lap. In lap. But yeah, this qualifying position could be very, very close with lots of drivers. I mean, F1 Mustang's had poles before, Nidell has been up there before, Spin thinks he's T1. We've got Lightning, who's had poles and wins. We've got Parachute, who's got poles and wins. Skin Up has had podiums. Welper has had a podium. Berra's had wins in this tier and championships to his name. Or championship. I keep forgetting about the Muggin one. Robbins is a bit an unknown quantity on this game. He says he's quick, and he showed very quick times in time trial. But hasn't really showed it on the track. McNoah is obviously one thing, so Brock looks very quick from testing. AJ's had podium, Spender is a bit of an unknown quantity, and Jasper we know, judging by his time so far, he's looking fairly handy. We've got an incident in Sector 2, which has been cleared away. It's a Red Bull going slow. D-Spreen. Then Barra passed, I think he's had a bit of a spin. A spreen. But heading around the final corner. There goes Parrish. To the line. Will he be able to challenge? Oh. The mediums are coming out. So that wasn't representative. So everyone's gone soft to begin with. Just get a handle of the track. And then they go on to that mediums. I wonder if anyone will go to the soft tyres though at some point in the session. I'm not expecting it. I'm just gonna, as Mustang has decided that he's gonna start from last. He retires from the session. So that's McNoah go. There's anyone out there on a lap. Jasper's winding up for one. And we'll see what he can do. From that soft tyre. Don't expect the person to win is from pole position, but it'll go a long way, judging on the T1 race we've just had. And here goes Jasper, is winding up, and it looks fairly clean so far. He's getting really close to that inside curb. He's at the wrong side of the track, which will cost him a little bit of time, but he's a 10th up. Nearly 2/10 up. Locks up on the inside, but keeps it rolling. Carry the speed. Using the shortest line. 5th gear. Oh, you can corner. You can invalidate your lap through that corner now. 7th gear. Invalidated. So that's end of that. I think some people they're going with totally different ones. Spendler has decided the gravel is the way to go. But he was up on his time though. Oh, Brock's going with the soft strategy. Welper's decided the mediums are the best way to go. So expect a big difference between the times. It's a very unrepresentative qualifying. There's some issues for AJ. I think he's got some pedal issues or something. There's Nadar goes to P3 on the medium tyre. And there's one of 3 people to do the medium runs. Robbins also skin up as well at 17.3, but that's not really anything yet. We know the mediums can get into the 14s just about from T1, but there's a long way to go yet. Anyone coming to the line is Alfa Romeo. Started his lap. Brock. Apologies for the yawning, that's going to happen when I do long commentaries. We'll see what Brock can do going into turn 1. 4th gear, 5th on exit. And really nice first sector. Will it be purple? Not purple, but it's up by 3/10. So it'll be very close to Jasper's, but not quite if he gains on that rate. Locks up into the hairpin, and he's going to lose shed load of time. It took an eternity to get turned in, and he's backed off. Robbins is about to start a lap. We'll go on board with the person who did the fastest time trial, probably a T1 time trial time, but we've decided to put him in T2. We feel like that's the best place for him. Going into turn 1, braking just after in between the 50 and the 100. He's using 5th gear. Using all the track a bit wide, so I think he can lose a little bit of time through that. Not the best first sector on the planet. 3/10 down on his own time, which wasn't a fantastic time to begin with. So it's fair to say he's bottled this lap already, but he might be able to improve slightly. Maybe looking at that one, probably Welper's time. We'll see what this middle sector's like. And there's the spin, and he's very lucky not to bin that in the inside wall. But he's going to go around, and that's embarrassing, isn't it? But Jasper's starting his lap. We're going to go further down, SLR Lightning, or F1 MD Cairo, if you remember him from a long time ago. Let's see what he can achieve. He's currently in P12, but he's definitely better than that. This left-hander, 7th gear flat, DRS open. It looks fairly clean so far. He's gone purple in the middle sector. As Lightning. As he comes around the final corner now, he's going to jump in the pit lane. So he's got pace. He's just hiding it at the moment. Is anyone actually going to show some pace? We've got Parrish coming round with a 10th down in his own time. I'm presuming he slowed it down at the line, because that's why he's so far down. He's on the put an actual lap in unless he invalidates it. So stay on board with the Ferrari driver. We've got his teammate ahead of him, Welper on an out lap, and he's invalidated it right there. So he's got to slow it down and go again. We've got Spengler coming around the final corner. Is he starting a lap? No, he's just finishing a lap. And he was about a 10th down on his own time. So a 10th off of the lead still. Jasper's improving by 2/10. He's heading around the final corner, carrying much better speed. Seems to be sticking a lot more than what, say, Parrish did on the mediums. Braking on the curb, purple middle sector. Showing some great pace so far on this lap. He's got the Red Bull of Despreen, who's decided to have a spin again. And Jasper, will he go a little bit further onto pole as he comes across the line? Will it be 14? It's 14.5. So that's 6 tenths quicker than Spengler and on the soft tyres. That'll go your P2 in T1, but due to the nature of what everyone else is trying to do, the medium tyre is the better race tyre. I mean, you can go soft to hard, and I can understand that, but the medium is probably the better race tyre. Anyone on a lap? We've got Welper on a lap, who didn't even get placed in T2. Here's in a lap. He's coming to the pit lane. He's given up. Brock's out there on a lap. Anyone further round? Robbins out lap. Parrish is down on his time, I think. Oh no, he's improved. He's done 15.8, which is about 1.3 off of Jasper on the medium tyres. So that puts him P4, just ahead of Matt Noah, who's just starting his lap now. We've got Nadir out there as well. We had a Williams just across the line. I think that was Alfie just starting his lap. There's a bit of a train. There's a Alfa Romeo coming around the last corner. Is that O'Brock? It is. And he's going to come to that now. Is he going to improve on his time? And that is P3 for O'Brock. 9 tenths off of Jasper. So not a great lap, but I'll take it for now. We're going to go on board with Nadir, who's invalidated his lap, so he's backing off. Anyone else? Who's that Williams behind him? SLR Lightning? I believe he's on a out lap. He's going to take a bit of slipstream. There's a horse of Matt Noah coming to the pits, is he? Or no, he's finishing his lap. And it's a 15.5, which puts him ahead of Nadir and 1/10 off of O'Brock. A second down on Jasper, which is about right. We've got a few more people across the line. Williams as well. That's Alfie Jensen going up into P3 at a 15.2 when he retires from the session. That's all he can do. We're going on board with Nadir. We're going to stick with Nadir for this lap now. And he hasn't invalidated it so far. He hasn't backed off of it so far either. But he's looked like he's had a bit of traffic. And he's invalidated it now. Who's behind him? And Nadir is crashing out of the session. As we're actually coming to the end of the session fairly rapidly. I didn't really notice that. Welper locks up. The person who's struggling a little bit is Robbins. He's decided to go for the soft tyres at the end of the session. Berra only down in P10, so he's struggled. Skin up P11. SLR Lightning as well under pressure. But he's looks like he's keeping his lap together. He's 4.5 seconds up, but what time can he achieve on the medium tyres? 15.6, just behind Matt Noah. Despreen has retired from session. Here comes Parrish to the line. 15.4 and then mediums. So good improvement by him. Robbins has retired, only in P10. And yeah, that's the end of the session. So Jasper Barneveld will feel comfortable 6 temps clear, but you don't know what the pace of the medium runners are. 9 temps between medium, soft to mediums. Don't know, but the fastest of them is Parrish, followed by Matt Noah and SLR Lightning. Just in behind there, Spendler at P2, he'd be very surprised. But yeah, it wasn't a very good qualifying, to say the least. 2 people didn't settle up. Despreen spun too many times to count. Skin Up struggled. He didn't even get a lap in really. Berra didn't either. And then everyone else above that just wasn't really there. 1.6 seconds separates Pole down to Robbins in P10. So it's a bit of a disappointment. I expected it to be a bit closer. But I don't think everyone got their laps in. But we're waiting for the quad session time. Waiting for people to retire. Spendler is the person we're waiting for now. Come on, Spendler. Hurry up. I'll look at my phone while I'm waiting for Spendler to decide it's a good idea to retire from the session. Fully asleep. Come on, Spendler. Yay! And by the way, 9 of the drivers here on this T2 grid are Dutch. So yeah, the majority of it might may as well be a Dutch league. But Jasper Barneveld is the cut above at the moment, as he takes pole position with Spendler P2, Alfie Jensen P3, O'Brock P4. We've got P5 is Parrish, P6 Matt Noah, P7 SLR Lightning, P8 Nadir, P9 Welper, P10 Robbins, P11 Berra, P12 Skin Up, P13 Despreen, and P14 F1 Mustang. Everyone, get your predictions in the comment section, same as T1. Who's going to win? Who's going to claim this victory today? Let's go. I'll read a few of them out. Anybody? But while we're waiting, we have a look at the weather. It looks quite sunny, so we're not going to get a wet race. There's quite a lot of people on mediums. But There's a long way to go yet. Soft tie might be a good one. We don't even know because nobody in the T1 race did very well on the softs. That's all I know. And I know probably the medium's the better race tie, but can you go hards from softs? Not sure. We'll be dead by the end. But we are. Packy G will win. Well, he's not racing, is he? How can Packy G win? I mean, I love Packy G, but he's not racing. But anyway, we'll have a look at the helmets again, I suppose. Ooh, that's actually quite a nice helmet for this Renault. Quite like that one. Spendler's got a nice blue and black. It's quite simplistic. With the lighter shades of blue. Alfie Jensen doesn't really. I don't like that. It's like... No, I'm not a fan of that design at all, to be honest. That's me. But O'Brock. Oh, the predicted pit stop strategy. Soft, so 2-stop, it's saying. Well, that's wrong. That was quite nice. So lap 7 is apparently the pit stop window. I'll try and get that back up so I can actually use that. I'm trying to... oh, there we go. Predicted stop strategy. Mediums to hards. So, if you start on the mediums, we're looking about lap 12. I mean, we've got 2 predicted pit stop strategies there, haven't we? If you start on the softs, we're looking about lap 7 and going to 2 double medium stints. I'm thinking they'll probably go to about lap 10 to about lap 10 to the softs and try and go from that to the hards to the end or something. But I'm not sure how long they'll last. But apparently AWS looks different. And there's a 1-stop one somewhere. There it is. So we're looking about lap 12 to 14 for the hards. And then, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to do that 2-stop, the stupid 2-stop strategy that's recommended. I missed that. I missed that in the T1 race, I didn't even notice. Too busy looking at everyone's helmets. Well, we didn't look at everyone's helmets. We know the grid anyway. I'm going to get some stuff up. As the 5 lights are ready. We had no beeps, but we're away we go. Alfie Jensen's already 2 minutes down on everybody else, but looks like Barneveld is getting very racy from the start as Alfie Jensen's on the grass and Spendler is going into the lead of the race with a little bit of slipstream here and there. There's a bit of a ding-dong further back with O'Brock claiming P3 with Alfie Jensen P4 with Parrish sitting in P5. There's a lot of movement heading down into this right-hander, but everybody's got through okay. Mustang's still last. As Despreen had a bit of a despun again, or is he just losing a position? I think he's just lost a position. But looking further back, SLR Lightning and Berra B are going side by side, and Berra's decided not just to lose that position, but to fall out the points completely as Matt Noah is in the wall. And has he lost his front wing? Give me a camera angle that I can work with. How am I meant to commentate when... That doesn't do me a lot when I want to look at his front wing. Yes, he's still got his front wing, he's just had a bit of a spin. Well, thank you for that. The 2 Ferraris, Welper and Parrish, are both in 5th and 6th at the moment. With the all the soft runners leading the way at the moment, and they'll be happy with that. As Spendler sets the fast operation, Spendler's round. Or is he? He's leading. Why is he going down? What is happening? It says Spendler's 13th, but he's leading. He's there. You stupid game. He's leading. What's it doing to him? Why is oh my god, what is happening? Right, well, we're in a bit of trouble here. Oh, Spendler's found his way back to the top again. I don't know where anybody is. I'm looking at Alfie Jensen, and Yeah, the four soft runners are getting away from the mediums. They're having their own little battle. But apparently that's 3 seconds. 3.1... No, it's... Or is that to the leader? No, that's to... Oh, stop it! No, my timing is broken. Skin Up has had a bit of an incident with F1 Mustang, has he? No, he's just been overtaken. But I'm on board with Alfie Jensen as he's looking at O'Brock. DRS is available, but he's not using it. Apparently it's available. I don't think it is available. Otherwise I'd be using it, wouldn't he? This game is broken. Jasper Barneveld has got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings behind Spendler, who is leading this race. And I think he'd be fairly surprised that he'd be leading this race at the moment. I promoted him from T3, not because he was massively quick, but it was just... I think he finished like 3rd in testing. But he's doing okay right now, as Parrish is... I can't say if he's closing the gap. I don't think he is closing the gap, but the timings tell me otherwise. It doesn't look like he is. But we're on board with Parrish at the moment. AJ at the moment, as he's closing down O'Brock. Jasper is also looking at Spendler for the lead. Speldenar. We'll call him Spendler. Seems better. Robbins is climbed up to 8th, by the way. And nobody's at this race, and they're all like within a second of each other. I'm quite excited about this. I mean, Skin Up's half a second behind Matt Noah, and he's dead last. So we've still got a thing here with AJ looking at O'Brock, and AJ has made the move on O'Brock. And he is up into P3 temporarily, until he has to pit, obviously. And it looks like Parrish is leading this race legitimately. Just waiting for them soft tyres to drop off in the next couple of laps. And oh, there goes Jasper. And AJ does the right thing there to just holding him behind. But that gives Spendler a little bit of a lead. And AJ will want to get past Barneveld if he can. Going into this right-hander with the most horrific understeer you'll ever see. But yeah, he's unable to get past for now. Parrish has started to gain on this lap. I don't know if that's because of Barneveld's mistake. Welper's just in behind with Nadar, Robbins and Lightning. Also Berra on the rear of this. Mustang a little bit further back with Matt Noah, and I think Despreen has gone for an off. He's got half a front wing. I think he needs a dip stop. A dip pit stop. I think that's where he's going now. We're going for an undercut. Alright, we'll go further forward instead of taking the Michael. As Jasper and AJ are going side by side. We've also got Nadia overtaking Welper. So we don't really know where to look here. Welper's 2/10 behind. But he's getting chronic understeer again from being stuck behind the Red Bull. O'Brock is looking at AJ. Is he still in the pits? It took him a while to get halfway. I don't know what the pit lane loss is here. I wish AWS would tell me that. That's something they could calculate for me. But anyway, with the action, it looks like Barneveld's getting a bit ragged all over them curbs. But AJ might be close enough. He's got to use his... Oh, he hasn't got any ERS. So he might be in trouble here. I mean, look at the gain. Look at the gains. Here goes AJ down the inside. And Barneveld is in big trouble on this next straight. Because he's got nothing to defend with. If AJ's watching, he should be using his overtake right now, because it's going to... Oh, Welper's out. and Mustang, and Perra having a bit of a ding dong. Oh, there's Robbins. It's not Mustang at all, it's Robbins. And there's a VSC for the second time in 2 races today, with Welper out. Can we have a whelp in the chat, everybody? How's AJ? Yeah, he looks very feisty out there, looking more like his old self. As Skin Up picks up a penalty. Got Robbins just behind Berra, P8 and P7 now. They've moved up a little bit. F for Welper. Whelp for Welper. But yeah, this will be a good time for the soft. Look at them go! Look at them! For the soft runners, just to get rid of that and gain a bit of time. And Skin Up's got a drive-through penalty, as the pit window is open for the 2-stop strategy. As here goes Nadir for the lead of the race on Parrish, and there we are. Nadir is in the lead with Parrish P2, Berra P3, Mustang P4, Matt Noah P5, Skin Up P6, Spendler now down in P7 with there's some alternate strategies going here. Oh, Brock has gone mediums, AJ has gone mediums, Spendler's gone hards, Jasper has gone hards, and then you've got Robbins and SLR Lightning both going hards as well. So some of them are going for the 2-stop strategy, and some of them are going for the hard strategy, which I thought would be the right strategy. But as we saw in the last race, the hards don't last that long. They last about 20 laps max. So they'll have to 2-stop it anyway, surely. Oh, there goes F1 Mustang, who's gone in backwards there. He's not lost any front wing, but he's going to carry on his merry way. I'm surprised if he jumped in the pit lane, to be honest. No, he's going to carry on. Skin Up's going to jump in the pit lane, serve his drive-through penalty that he's been given. He needs a safety car. Yeah, but Parrish and Nadar are doing really well. They're pulled away from Berra and Matt Noah. That's for sure. Nadir is looking at the grass. These are not lawn mowers. Although if you spoke to Bottas, he'd think differently. This race is starting to die out a little bit, but as you can see, the pace of AJ is coming to it, but Mustang is getting in the way a little bit. As AJ picks up a penalty. Will Spendler that's late. I didn't think he'd stop that. So AJ just have to chill behind Spendler for a bit. But even if Spendler goes, he's going to overtake Mustang. It's going to be very difficult. So he's waiting for Mustang to pit, really, and that's going to be a few laps away yet. He's got to use all his overtake and DRS and hope for the best. Like Spendler's using his ERS to try and get Mustang. Mustang going he's going all over the track. Can't decide if he's going inside, outside. But here's AJ's chance. He's got a line. He's going to go around the outside of Spendler. Has he got the grip? Not quite, but he's trying it. And there goes Spendler trying to get Mustang. And I think AJ's going to try and follow Mustang through his line. There's a lot of weaving happening right now. I don't know how to play this one. Jasper's just in behind with O'Brock. So this is a Mustang train at the moment, with Spendler leading it. Well, Mustang leading it, obviously, but there goes AJ. And Jasper got a bit out of shape there. Spengler's going for the move on Mustang. So it's, oh my lord above, I think Mustang will be glad AJ was there, because he sort of saved it on his car. But Spengler's got past finally. Jasper is going side by side. I don't know if AJ knows. Oh, good save. Fair play. Despreen has got a penalty. Fair play to Jasper for saving that one. And he's got a real chance of getting AJ Ozzy. He hasn't got any straight line speed. Mustang hasn't got any straight line speed either. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. AJ, can he get it stopped? Mustang's taking the escape route. And now he's going to get overtaken by Jasper. He's getting bullied. I feel a little bit sorry for Mustang at this point. Jasper down the inside, Mustang to the outside, and look at O'Brock. Do they know O'Brock's there? Oh, I'm glad he pulled out a little bit. But it looks like Jasper around the outside. Great battle, by the way. Has got the position, finally. On Mustang. Oh, Mustang nearly killed his teammate. He's a little bit all over the place at the moment. And I don't think he's even going defensive. He's letting this one go. He's running his own race. And I respect him for that. Oh my god, Mustang doing a bit of Colin McRae around that corner. And he should be happy now that he can't get overtaken for a while. Anyway, so back to the lead. Nadir and Parrish are running their own races. I wouldn't get too worked up about Robbins being P12. He's got to wait for everyone else to stop first to figure out his real position. As Spengler's lost the provisional lead of this race to AJ. Obviously he's on the medium tyres. And we don't know which strategy. We've got like 3 different strategies going off. So we don't really know which one's going to play out best. I presume the medium strategy, what Nadir and Parrish are on, are the best. And they've got the best chance of winning this race. That's my humble opinion, as we are a third away through this race. And my voice is seriously dry now. I've got a co-commentator for the next race. Jasper gets a 3-second penalty. But when will they pit? I'm thinking around... Oh, Parrish is going in. Berica is on. It's about lap 13-14. He's going for the undercut. And that's some serious undercut. He's got to do 21 laps on me on hard, so I'm worried about that. Were the Ferrari team ready there? Didn't look very ready. Yeah, it's about to open. He's going for that undercut. A bit like Connor did in last race. Was it Connor? I don't think it was Connor, it was somebody else. I can't remember. Anyway, Parrish has come out behind, would you believe it? Mustang! And he's got to overtake him to win this race, really. And if I was Nadir, knowing about that, I would stay out a little bit longer. Try and do the overcut. Because it'll work out, because he's going to get stuck behind Mustang for a few laps anyway. So this could work out very well for Nadir, and possibly a little bit for Berra as well in his tracing point. With Matt Noah just chilling in behind. After his early excursion. He's done well to recover, to be fair. And Nadir has decided to pull the trigger. Now, will it be enough to jump Mustang? Because that should be really where he's aiming. And it's going to be close. The pit window has just opened this lap. So he's done 1 lap under what he probably should have done. We'll look where Mustang is. Mustang's pitting, so we've got to look for Parrish. We've got a safety car. And that has helped Berra and Matt Noah an absolute treat. Because they will be in the lead of the race, surely. Surely, that's just shaken everything up. It screwed Robbins. Despreen has come into the pit lane. Nadir did come out ahead of Parrish. Just. But if he'd have waited one more lap, the amount he could have gained on them. Like, Berra and McNoah can pit now and go to the end on hards. And he'll be 1-2 in the race. I think Alfie will take his opportunity to pit and go to the hards. And I don't know what the other hard runners are, the 5-lap hard runners will do, Jasper and all them. Because they want to go to mediums again. So, I don't think they'll last. Like your Robbins, Lightning. It's going to be touch and go. But they're going to take their opportunity while they have it. Berra in the pit lane. So is Matt Noah. With Alfie Jensen. Will he decide to get rid of them tyres? He does, he takes his opportunity. Jasper carries on and takes the lead of this race. But he'll have to pit again, surely. They might not know it yet, but Nadir's coming along. Is he going to be behind Berra? Oh, Berra's just in behind these two. But he's gained on them, if that's for sure. He's put himself in contention. That's the way I'd put it. I'm very surprised the hard runners haven't got rid of their hards for fresh hards, if they've got in. I don't know what to say really. It's very difficult to judge it. Now we've got two different country strategies. Well, we've got Spender on mediums. Well, you can't take them to the end. I think he's done no wrong. And is he going to another stop from here? Because they won't go to the end. He must be off his trolley. Well, he's gone from leading this race to throwing it in the bin. On strategy. Robin's back up to P8 to where he was before the pit. So Brock's been chucked down a bit. Same with AJ, who was being chucked behind Matt Noah and Berra. Nadir and Parrish are behind Barney on fresh tyres. We'll check the penalty situation actually, because it could be interesting. Barneville's got 2. Nadir's got 2. Parrish has 1. Berra has none. Noah has 3. AJ has 5. O'Rourke none. 1, 2. Invalid lap time. Is that a thing? Anyway, we've run down the field pretty much. AJ's in trouble. But Berra looks interesting because he hasn't got a penalty. So he's on for this one if he can keep up with the cars ahead of him. He hasn't even got a warning. He's doing well so far. So this man, possibly, could be your race winner today. We've got Matt Noah just in behind as well. He's doing a bit of a worldy strategy. That reminds me, I've got to sort the Xbox 2 out. The Spreen started with a red front wing apparently. I think he debinned it really. He debinned it several times on that first lap I think. Went for a few adventures. But will the safety car come in at the end of this lap I think? Or next one? I think it'll be this one. Why did the safety car even come out anyway? Nobody's died. Or crashed out, should I say. To be politically correct here. I'm not sure. But we're coming into this formation lap. Formation lap safety car, period. I'm falling asleep. And we will be going racing at the end of this lap. We'll have Jasper leaving him away at the end of this. And Nadir has lost the back end through the last corner. He was on for a decent run out there. But lost it a little bit, and he's opened the overtake button. And he's going to go for a move off the go. We'll see if he can do it into turn 1. Not quite. Jasper holds the lead. Nadir P2, we've got Parish P3, Berra P4, McNoah P5, with AJ P6, Spenler and Robbins are both pitted. Both Mercedes have lost their front wing. Oh no. That's a disaster. But I'm on board with AJ at the moment, as he's ducking and diving about. But unable to make anything happen for now. He's got a 3-second penalty as well. Number 6. You get DSQ'd at this rate. Don't know how many penalties you get in this game before you get DSQ'd, but there's a long way there. And them two Mercedes will want another safety car, because I don't know why in hell you pit on the safety car in lap. And mediums don't last 17 laps. No. But here goes AJ. He looks like he's close enough now to McNoah to make a move. He doesn't have a straight line speed. Manjo is defending with overtake, whereas AJ's kind of pressing it, plodding it all. And oh, Barneveld's gone. I think Nadir might have made a mistake somewhere. But yeah, he needs to hurry up if he wants to make something in this race. But he's got 6 laps younger tyres, so he should be able to do something. And oh my lord, I don't think Berra saw that one coming. McNoah has made a dive bomb. And that's him up into P4. And we've got an incident in Sector 3. Is that Spenler? What's he doing? What is he doing? I hope he doesn't take any. Oh, he's waiting for his team. He's waiting for his teammate so he can have a race, I think. I thought he was trying to bring out a safety car here. There we go. They can have their own race, I'm not bothered. Anyway, to the front. We've got Nadir 2.3 behind, with Parish just in behind Nadir. McNoah on the move, with Berra in this pack as well. AJ 3 tenths behind Berra with O'Brock. Mustang has opened up 2-second gap with Lightning in there as well. Despreen is somehow in the points with Skin up 11th. We're on lap 18 of this race, and yeah, things are starting to die down, but it's sort of training like the last race a little bit. With Brock looking at the rear of the Williams, but the exit is struggling with. Berra's got DRS himself, so he'll keep within range. As he looks up a little bit, AJ, into turn 1. And Parish is getting past Nadir for 2nd place. That might be a good thing, because he might have a bit more pace than Nadir. He's struggling a little bit. And he's going to get overtaken by McNoah. Look at this. He's decided to give McNoah a bit of a budge. But he maintains that place for now. But here goes McNoah, he's the man on the move. A little bit of a love tap there, but Nadir somehow holds on to that podium spot for now. And they're all saddling that curb on the outside. But they maintain position. We're on lap 19 of this race. Over halfway. We've had a safety car, we've had a VSC. And we're all together. We've got O'Brock on a 10th behind AJ, and you can see it. AJ's hit a curb there, which might compromise exit, but O'Brock has had a shocking last corner. So to have all the wheel spin in the world. And I don't know why you'd use your overtake button at this point. But I could be proved wrong here, because he's going for a move. I don't think AJ's using his. He hasn't got any. So that's perfect timing, but it just doesn't get past. You should just save. While you're in this DRS train. Wait for the mistake. Here goes Berra on Nadir. Nadir's been overtaken by Matt Noah into turn 1, by the way. And here is Berra B. Despreen has overtaken an spinning F1 Mustang who drops outside the points. And he's been spinning all day, to be honest. Just hasn't hit a wall yet. Robbins sets the fastest lap. It won't count because he's not inside the top 10, but he set the fastest lap. Despreen picks up a penalty. Just waiting for that first DSQ. I think it'd be AJ, but you never know. Going into turn 1, Nadir is keeping up with Matt Noah quite nice now. Jasper's gone. The guy outside that DRS range and just gone. But will they have to pit again? Yeah, I know that, but when they've got DRS and overtake as well, it kind of levels itself out. When you're in a train like this, for example, I mean, if they all use it, it'll make no difference because you're going at the same speed. That's what I was trying to point out. We've got an incident in Sector 3. Spendler is having a torrid time now. He's about to get lapped. But only a third of this race to go. No, I don't think they can go 25 laps. They didn't in Tier 1. So I don't expect them to go 25 laps here, so I'm expecting him to have to stop again. And I think that's why he's trying to pull a gap. Probably using a bit more fuel and tyres than other people. For instance, Sector 1. Who could that be? Mustang! He's around again. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Right. Nadir is looking back at Matt Noah, who has stopped falling through the field a little bit. We're going into Sector 3. Is that? Oh, it's Spendler and Robbins. Robbins has called it there now, so as Spendler did as well. Spendler's lipping half the field through, I think, but he should just retire, to be honest. It's been a bit of a disaster for him. But here comes O'Brock on the back of this train. It looks like he's going to try and make a move. There's also Parrish defending into turn 1 from Nadir. We're going to watch that one. It looks more exciting. We've got another safety car because Spendler's retired, which is good news for Jasper. But will other people decide to use different tyres as well? But that kind of ruins that predicament of the hard tyre. So it's more going to be a sprint race to the end now, or a slipstream fest to the end. The people are in good positions. Do you know what, Berra, if he's still got no penalties, is in a very good position, because Jasper's got 1, 2, 3 penalties. That's 9 seconds. Parish has got 1. Matt Noah's got too many to count. Nadia's got 2. Berra's got none. AJ somehow hasn't been disqualified yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 penalties. O'Brock's only got 1. Spreen's got 3. I think Berra watched the last race and realised that not getting penalties is quite a big thing. But here comes everybody into the pit lane except AJ, who's going to carry on with the hope they can stay out and hold everybody up. This is going to be interesting, guys. He's got nothing to lose. He's got 16 seconds worth of penalties. He might as well do something different. Jasper's gone softs. Everybody else has gone mediums. But I can understand why you go softs, though. But can softs do 9 laps? Softs can do 9 laps, can't they? Can they? Someone tell me. They go like 8 laps, don't they? That's what it said on the prediction. They could probably get to the end, but they're going to be a bit dead by the end of it. Him, Skin Up, Dispreen have all gone softs. All the rest have gone mediums, except for AJ who didn't pit. Well, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be very close. Oh, there he is. He's locked up without. He's locked up without anything there, Jasper. So he might have some problems with his brakes. But he's got to get past AJ, and AJ's scared. I wouldn't be surprised. You're not going to get a point, AJ, unless Mustang decides to just end himself. Because you've got so many penalties. It's been a fascinating race. It's been the opposite of T1. T1 was more strategy and slipstream, and who makes no mistakes. And this one's been more exciting. There's been safety cars. I mean, I wish we had a safety car in Tier 1 to sort of spice things. Oh! Idiot. AJ's decided he would end his race early anyway. He's got a tyre, surely. Plonker. That's what you do when you stood there looking at bloody chats instead of racing. But yeah, that wasn't very smart, was it? The Williams had so much promise and then nothing. It's hard to Skin Up and Dispreen do. Dispreen is somehow in P7 despite being pretty much the last all the time in this race. But he's recovering. So Jasper's now got a clear track ahead of him, which he'd have wanted. Matt Noah knows he can't really fight him initially anyway. Maybe later, but not straight away. Maybe towards the end of the stint, definitely. So he's going to pull away a lot straight away. And where is Nadar? He was asleep. He was like a garden gnome. Look, oh my god! Oh, Brock just did a test. What is that? Oh, it's fucked off. Nadar is trying to defend in turn 1. We've got Berra and Parish going side by side. Oh my lord above. It's so violent. It's out of score now. How do you do that? Oh, I'm so confused. Is he alive? Oh my god. Anyway, to the race. No, I can't. Oh dear. What penalties has Jasper got? You got 9 seconds, so Berra's got to keep within 9 seconds of the lead to win this race. That's basically it, and he's already lost 4.5 seconds of that, so he's halfway there to losing it. Unless he picks up a penalty somewhere. But for him, it's just keep within that time. Or maybe keep with Matt Noah, is more realistic. But thanks to Nadar, he's lost a lot of time before he even started it. I mean, what was he doing? He was well asleep. He lost like 2 seconds before it even started. And he's lost nearly 6 seconds now. With Despreen overtaking him for P5. But how many penalties has Matt Noah got? So Jasper's got his 9. Just trying to work this out. Matt Noah's got 12. Nadir's got 2. Parish has got... Parish has a realistic opportunity to win his race, to be fair. No, he doesn't. It depends if he gets another penalty or not, to be fair. It's very difficult to work out. We'll just watch it cross the line and decide. At the minute, I think Berra's winning the race. In 6th. But we don't know. Depends how much time he loses in these last few laps. He's lost about 1.5 seconds on this lap. Them soft tyres will all degrade. As AJ gets another penalty. He's going for the DSQ. And in his fight for P3, I think Despreen is coming alive in his last stages. He's been nowhere all race, and now Barneveld gets another penalty. What's Despreen's penalties like? Lots. So Berra's 12 seconds, really. 12 seconds. If he stays within 12 seconds, Berra's winning this race. That's happening. Skin up got any penalties? That could be interesting. Oh yes, too many. So he might not be winning it on track, and you wouldn't really believe it, to be honest. I don't think he'd really believe it, but he's winning this race. Unless he's picked up a penalty. Oh yes, he's picked up a penalty. But he's still winning this race, just about. We'll just have to see until they cross the line, because it's very difficult to keep up with these penalties. Parish is overtaking Nadar. They're going side by side into turn 1. And it looks like Nadar's got that position. AJ has left the session. He retired. Oh, he's got disqualified. I didn't even see that. So there we go. Got an incident in sector 3. Despreen has got another penalty. And so has O'Brock. very difficult to judge where this race is going, because is Jasper winning this race? Or is he losing it on penalties? I mean, he's going to start losing tyre wear in the next couple of laps. But nobody's driving better than him, that's for sure. As Barra's trying to get back at Despreen. He's getting so much on the leader. He's bringing himself back in contention. He loses it all in the corners and gains it all on the straights. Skin Up's also in the back of this battle. Oh, where is he going? Where are them three going? They're all taking all different lines. But staying on board with Barrow. I mean, I don't know who's on the podium. I don't really want to work out. Mustang's got a penalty. And he's on the back of this as well. And O'Brock as well. Talk to me. Has O'Brock got a penalty yet? Because he could be winning this race for all I know. Yeah, he's got two. "11 seconds from now to the leader. 12 seconds from O'Brock to the leader. Down in P9. 3 laps to go. What you got, lads?" And he's definitely getting slower. He's only pulled like 3/10 on McNoah that lap. Shame these lot don't really have the pace behind. Right, this could get very interesting. Any more warnings for Jasper? Because that could make things interesting. He's got 5 penalties. 15 seconds. I think Barrow's winning the race again. But to stay within that 12 seconds is going to be very difficult. I don't know if Barrow's got another penalty. He's one warning away. This is going to be tight. I don't know who's going to win. Come on in the comments, who's going to win? Who? Which one? I can't. I don't know who's going to win. Will it be this man, Barrow B, down in P6 with no penalties, or 1 penalty? Or will it be Jasper Barneveld, who's on dying soft tyres? He's got 1.2 seconds. Gap now it's now 9/10. Depends which corner you're going through. But his tyres are definitely dying out front a little bit. He's not pulling away half as much as he was at the start of this stint. Barrow's got 2 laps to keep within that 12 seconds and not pick up a penalty. I mean, any of these got anything? I mean, Parrish is in with a shout. In fact, Parrish is winning this race. I mean, Parrish is currently winning this race. Surely. He's only got 1 penalty. He's within that 12-second gap. I think Parrish will win this race. Barrow P2. Currently. With 1 lap to go. Jasper P3. That's what I think the positions are at the moment. And it's very tight. But I think Parrish will win this race easily. Well, not easily, by a few tenths. But we'll have to wait and see. We're on the last lap of this race, and I can't tell you who's going to win this race. Jasper's tyres have dropped off because McNoah's gained on this lap. Parrish, I believe, is winning this race on penalties. Followed by Barrow, if he keeps within that 12 seconds. And then Jasper, who's currently winning and drove brilliant, to be honest. He couldn't have done anything more, really, except for overtake Spendler at the start, but like safety car pretty much wiped out everything anyway. But surely I mean, Berra is now losing time, but he'll gain it all back on this straight. Sure, slipstream and all sorts of things. On this screen. Now he's over that 12 seconds, now he's under it again. We can't tell. We're going to go on board with Jasper. We don't know who's going to win this race. He's going to cross the line first, and I don't know if he knows. And he's crossed the line to win. Matt Noah's going to cross the line, and he doesn't win it. What about Nadir? Is he going to do it? Nadir stays P3. Parrish is winning the race. Berra P2, Jasper P3. Yes, I got it right. Matt Noah P4. Brock P5. Nadir's P6. But Parrish is the winner. His first SLR win, I presume. Driver of the day, Berra B, apparently. He came from 10th, I think, for that P2. So, yeah, we're going to get some interviews. And then I've got to nip off for the T3 race. But yeah, if there is your results. And look how close it is. 4.5 seconds down to Nadar in P6. They crossed the line P4, I think. 3, 4. Yeah, what a race. Paris starts P5, wins it. Berra P2. All Dutch podium. Let's try and get some of them in the chat. I know Berra will join us. So we've got NSX Berra. Where is he? I'm straight past him. Has he gone offline already? Come on. Oops. Oh. Oh, it's there. Just invite him. We're going to get the top 2 in, because I don't have time. No, don't join that party. I want to invite him to my party. How do I invite him to my party? He's online. Yes. It's a bit further down. Please, somebody join. We're going to wait 2 minutes, see if anyone joins for this interview. NSX Berra is not joining us for an interview. Sorry to disappoint you. See if Paris joins. If not, we're not having any interviews. But yeah, what race? What a race. Right, let me... I don't believe again anybody. Right guys, so nobody looks like they're joining us. I've got to get ready for T3 because that's in 10 minutes. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm 957 and I'll see you in a second. Bye.